Hey everybody, Randy here. Welcome to Let's Figure It Out. In this series, we review mods and features for Ark Survival Ascended on a PlayStation 5. Let's get started. I love the S-Dino Variant mod. There are so many awesome dinos available in it. The mod really focuses on much needed TLCs for utility dinos. In a recent update, the S-Shinehorn was added to this mod. Now, I love shoulder pets, and I love using them when I do cave runs. Everyone knows that having a light pet on Aberration is a necessity, but I enjoy using light pets for cave runs on other maps as well. All S-Dinos have a stat adjustment of 10% lower health and 10% higher melee and 10% higher movement speed. Almost all S-Dinos have some additional benefit that their vanilla versions don't have. The S-Shinehorn has an awesome added ability that can be very useful. So let's get into it. Now the first thing that we'll talk about is the S-Shinehorn's taming. It tames exactly the same way as a vanilla Shinehorn. I believe it's one plant Z seed will tame a max level. Or you can use a handful of the those brown cap mushrooms that I can't pronounce. Anyway, it's a handful of those depending upon your taming rates. Alright, so take a look at this guy and you can see it looks almost exactly the same as the vanilla Shinehorn. There's a difference in the color fields whenever you take a look at its eyes. They're always glowing. And then the stripes and hooves, they have just some different colors there. And I believe that the stripes on the back and the feet are going to be region 2 and region 4. I may be wrong about that, but I think that's what those regions are. And the fact that they're white is what makes them really pop. But at any rate, I think they look great. The way that the S-Dinos are kind of always tilted towards a blue color. Let's review our shoulder pet rating system. Dinos will be graded in 4 categories. Scores between 1 and 5 are given in each category. Category scores are added up for a total score. Scores of 12 or 13 are average, and it may be useful. Scores of 14 to 16 are above average, and it's highly recommended to use. Scores greater than 16 are excellent, and it is a must-use tame. The 4 categories that we will grade are spoil timer, weight reduction, special abilities, and lastly will be the cuteness. I'm going to place this S-Shinehorn next to an Armadago just so that we can compare spoil timers. So I've got a few things already in the inventory of the S-Shinehorn, and we'll take a look at it. This is a berry. It expires at 17 minutes and 40 seconds. So we're going to put it in the Armadago, and it will spoil in 17 minutes and roughly the same amount of time. It's negligible on what the spoil timer is. So to save you time, I've gone through and I've done a bunch of testing on spoil timers. And basically it's an average spoil timer for a shoulder pet. So we're going to give a score of 3 for a spoil timer. Now the next thing we're going to look at is weight reduction. We have basically a stack of crystal which is 100 pounds. We're going to take and we're going to place it into the Shinehorn, and you can see that it still registers at 100 pounds. But the thing is shoulder pets get their weight reduction when you place them on your shoulder. So let's place them on our shoulder, and then we're going to take a look at my weight. Currently my weight is 240.1. That's with the crystal in my inventory. Let's place this crystal inside the S-Shinehorn. Now it still weighs 100 in the Shinehorn's inventory, but if you take a look at my weight has now dropped to 190.1. So that is a 50% weight reduction, which is standard for all shoulder pets. So we're going to give the score of 3 for average for weight reduction. Now the next category is a little harder to grade. In that category is going to be special abilities. Now we know that Shinehorn is a light pet, so it has light. And we'll go through and we will clap. And his light comes on, and you can kind of see his glow. Let's get a little more in the shade here. You can see how there's a glow around him. And we can go into his radio wheel holding triangle on PlayStation, and we can turn that off. So that's just standard light, which is very useful. The other thing, if you hold down triangle, is you can go into its radio wheel and you can see that it has enemy player detection. Now, if you're playing PvP or even PvE, this could be useful. That's standard for all Shinehorns. The next thing we'll look at is max level wild creature detection. And this is pretty awesome. You turn this on and you'll get a little icon in your lower right hand side of your screen that shows that there's a max dino near you. So that can be useful for taming. But the other thing that we want to look at is going to be its tame helper, and that is right here. Now this is what is added with the S-Shinehorn that the regular Shinehorn does not have. If you click it now, nothing happens. So, I use my left thumbstick, I go over to activate tame helper, I'll hit the right trigger, and there's just nothing happening. And the reason is, it will only activate when it's near an unconscious creature. So, we are going to go out and we're going to knock something out and we're going to demonstrate how this tame helper works. Now, I've got a bunch of berries in this S-Shinehorn's inventory. And what we're going to do is we're going to go find a high-level stego to tame, and we're going to feed it regular berries. Now, if you've ever tamed a stego with regular berries, it takes forever. So this will really help demonstrate how Tame Helper works. I will bring you back when I find a stego to tame. Okay, so I've knocked out a stego. It's a 145. It's been down for a little bit. I had to clear out the area around me. But we're going to get some berries, and we are going to put those berries inside of it. And these are regular berries, so it'll take a while for it to tame. And it should eat a couple times, so it's getting about it's getting 1.8 per. And then, it's eaten and it's kind of stalled out. And what we're looking for now is its food drain. So we're looking at how slowly the food drain, which is just normal. That's how it normally drains. But what I was looking for when I was trying to use this and test the S-Shinehorn is how does it actually work? And so, it goes down to somewhere in the 70s and then it'll eat one berry, right? We're going to place this S-Shinehorn down, and this is the only way that I know how to access it. We're going to go in holding triangle. We're going to access the radio wheel. We're going to go over here to the activate tame helper, and then we're going to click it. And then you notice there's a bunch of like glowy stuff over the top of the stego. And the stego is eating so fast. Its food drain is like super fast. It just goes up and then goes right back down, goes up and goes right back down. And it is just chowing through those berries. So taming the stego with the S-Shinehorn is going to be super fast using this special ability. Now we're going to turn this tame helper off. All right, so I just clicked on it again to turn it off, and it's still going. There's no way to actually shut it off. So once you activate it, there's nothing that you can do to turn it off. I place them on my shoulder, and the tame helper is active, and there's nothing else that you have to do once you start it. Let's test something real quick. Let's see if activating the light will do it. So the light goes on. Nope, still doing the taming helper. Let's try to click that again. Nope, it's still going. So once you activate it once, you're all good for its special ability. And this stego tamed up super fast with just berries. So for the third category of special ability, I'm going to have to really grade this high. Remember, it is a light pet, so it has that light ability, which can be used in caves, outside of aberration. It has the detect enemy player ability. It has the detect max wild creature ability, and it has the tame helper ability. And that is awesome in how that works. So I'm going to give it a score of 5 for special ability. Now the next category that we need to grade on is going to be the cuteness. And this guy is awesome. I mean, I always love Shinehorns, but the color pattern and the glowing eyes really make it look awesome. And so for me, I'm going to wait, hold on. Perfect. That's perfect. Oh yeah, got him a little hat on. I mean, the dude is cute. He's really cute. So I'm going to give it a score of 4 for the cuteness. I think that that's fair. Okay, so to sum this up, the S-Shinehorn is fantastic. In its first category of spoil timer, we gave it a 3. In its second category of weight reduction, we gave it a 3. For its third category of special ability, we had to give it a 5. With the light ability, the ability to detect enemy players, to detect max wild creatures, and that tame helper, that is awesome. Imagine taming Gigas with this little guy on your shoulder. It's going to be so much easier. And then the fourth category, in the cuteness, I had to give it a 4. It is above average on cuteness. So, for a total score of 15, and a score of 15 makes it to be highly recommended. It is above average. I hope you enjoyed this guide on the S-Shinehorn. It is a fantastic shoulder pet, and hopefully it'll help you go out and tame your own. If you like this sort of thing, give us a like and give us a subscribe. We're always testing stuff and we're always doing stuff. And we will see you in the next one.